Angie from Farrell's, and today I'm going to run you through the quadricep exercises that we do here at Farrell's. So the front of our upper legs, our quads, we've got a couple standing and a couple seated exercises that we're going to do. If you have long bands, you'll be able to use the long bands for the standing. We'll use O-rings, or you can use dumbbells or weights, a medicine ball, or you can do it with body weight only. So we're going to start with squats. This is a compound exercise. You're going to feel this in your quad primarily, but you're also going to feel this in your glutes and hamstrings a little bit. So you're going to take your long band and you're going to step on it with both feet, and then your feet are hip width, they're a little wider. We're going to bring our handles up to our shoulders, making sure that our wrists are straight. You don't want to let those handles crank your hands back. And our weight is going to be on our heels. At the beginning, if you need to curl your toes up and off the floor so that you keep your weight on your heels, that can be helpful. So keep that weight on your heels, and then we're going to focus on pushing our hips behind us as we sit back in our chair, being careful to keep our knees behind our toes. Don't let your knees come forward and drop straight down like this. That's going to really wreck your knees in a hurry. So you're pushing your hips behind you and then back in. So you're sitting in that chair and then back up. I'm going to turn to the side just so you're aware. My legs are long, and so when I squat, it looks like my knees are coming forward or my toes, but I promise you they're not. So backs up, shoulders rolled back. We're sitting back in that chair, down low, and then standing back up. Squat it down, standing back up. Okay? Lunge, we're going to put the band underneath our front foot. And you're going to take a nice deep step back. Now, for a lot of beginners, the tendency is to have our feet too close together, and that's going to prevent you from getting all the way down to the ground into that good lunge. Okay? So you want to make sure you have a nice lunge position wide enough so that you can get that back knee almost down to the ground. We're going to have those handles up by our shoulders again, shoulders rolled back, wrists are straight. We're working the front leg, but I want you to think about only bending the back leg. Your front knee is going to bend, but I want you to focus on only bending the back knee as you drop straight down, bringing that knee almost down to the ground, and then pushing back up through that front leg. Down, up. If you watch yourself in the mirror, make sure that that front knee does not come forward. We also do not want you to be sliding forward and back. Your body should be dropping straight down and then back up in that movement. Our last standing exercise for quads can actually be done with O-ring or without. I don't use an O-ring, but I'm going to show you how to do it. We're working one leg at a time, so if you need something to stabilize, you're going to stand on that band with the leg that you're not working, and then wrap it around the front of the ankle of the leg that you are working. Then you're going to bring that knee up as high as you can and still get a full extension with that band. For beginners, you will get a great workout without the band at all. So bring that knee up, extend it, resist back in. So this is standing leg extension, out, back in. Now, as you start to get tired, you may find that that knee starts dropping, or that you don't get that foot all the way extended out. If you're not able to extend that leg all the way out, either drop the band if you've got it, or slow down your rep count. But don't let that knee start falling down if you start getting tired. Keep it up, full extension. Make sure too that you haven't brought the knee up too high, and flexibility-wise, you can't extend your leg. So if I've got my knee this high, I can't straighten my leg out. So I need to make sure that that knee is at an angle that I can still straighten it all the way. All right? 2 exercises on the floor. Seated leg extension is very similar to that. You're going to put the band underneath the foot of the leg that you are not working, around the ankle of the leg that you are. You're going to come back onto your elbows, and you're going to put that foot, get that foot up, until there's a little resistance on the band. Real important that you keep those knees pressed together during this exercise. So pin those knees together, and then you're gonna straighten that leg up to the ceiling, all the way straight, and then resist back down. Straighten it, and resist back down. Straight leg, straight leg hip flex. You got the band around both feet, or don't use a band if you don't have one. And you're gonna stack your feet on top of each other. This is the starting position for the leg that you're working. Don't bring that foot all the way down to the floor, okay? So when we're done with a rep, don't set your foot back on top of the other foot, but don't let that heel of the foot that you're working, the leg that you're working, come down below the toes of the leg that's stationary. So we've got that tension on the band, leg is straight, we're gonna lift, and then back down. Lift, and back down. You're gonna feel that up a little bit closer to your hip when we do that exercise. All right? All right, if you have any questions about quad exercises, let me know.